to you, this is Insane Coaster Junkie. Okay. Alright. With that exciting intro out the window. Hello, everybody. This is Jave, Insane Coaster Junkie. Finally, after some technical support and blah blah blah, finally, I am here. So, thank you. Thank you guys for being patient with us as we get this live stream set up. Yeah, it's been a bumpy ride so far because my dumb, stupid self says I apparently can't read the fine print of OBS. Something is wrong with me. So, I apologize for the late delay, Red fans. I do apologize. I am very sincere on that one. So, you can take negative 2.67 points off me for this occurrence. So, I apologize for you in advance. Just OBS, I accidentally click create a new broadcast when I start a live stream when I already have one scheduled that I've had scheduled way in advance. So, my bad. But, hold on. Can you hear me? Yeah, I think it's just you, Thunderbolt. I think that is just you. Because I can hear on my end pretty well. Can you guys hear me, though? Just to make sure. Okay, thank you. That might just be something on your end, Thunderbolt. I hate to... Okay. Alright, let's just get this freaking thing here on the road. Let's go. Alright. What is up, Red fans? This is my name's Jay Zamanek. You know me as Insane Coaster Junkie, or if you're in a work setting, you know me as Insane Coaster Cleaner. And I am your host for this long 3-hour planned stream, so buckle up. We have a lot of crap that we are going through tonight. Of course, it is New Year's Eve, so it is a very time of year that is special to me, as... Last year I was going to do one, but I could not, unfortunately, did one. So the last time I did this was 2019 into 2020. So this has been quite a hot minute since the last occurrence. So we have a lot of plans planned for tonight, and I'm excited for it. Yeah, so I'm just going to quit the yapping. I'm going to quit the whole filler because I know I'm going to get filler way later into this live stream. So... what I'm going to start doing now is talk about my 2021 year in review. How did Insane Coaster Junkie do this year? And let me tell you, 2021 was something to be remembered from Insane Coaster Junkie. It's been up and down. However, I feel like we are in a spot that we can say that Insane Coaster Junkie is coming back to reality, in a way. So, let's start at the beginning of this year and work our way to the present day. Now, I have already made a similar type of video of this. It's the recent video I uploaded just today. It is the Bread Fans Guide. So, if you've not seen the Bread Fans Guide, it's basically a 15-minute over-analytical view just talking about the best and worst aspects. And if you're asking me questions now, please hold your questions till later, as we will be doing the Q&A later on in the stream. Right now is the more serious stuff, talking about my channel this year and all that, so please hold your questions till later, and we will get to your questions. So I'm marking my words and promises, so let's get this show on the road. So, 2021. Pandemic's still raging strong. And Insane Coaster Junkie did not start on the right damn foot. Excuse my language, but that's probably how I did. I started off on the left foot, not the right foot. Anyway, so, this was a time where things were just in the world of Jay. And unfortunately, I started in a bad spot because I deleted over 2/3 of the videos. aka most of my content. Now, not many people knew what was going on at the time. I don't know either, and I'm not going to say much. However, this was probably the most necessary change in channel history. I know what you think. Getting rid of some series like Jay's Plays, Jay Reacts, and old vlogs that were well over an hour long and some of them were nostalgic for one reason or another, but I had to delete 2/3 of my channel. And it was the right thing to do at the time. And this is actually the closest I come to quitting my YouTube channel. You heard it right. January, stuff like that. That was the closest time I've ever came to quitting my channel. And I was not happy. And I don't know. The channel was unpredictable. And we've been in hiatus for a while at this point. So kind of just adds yins or salt to the wound, if you know what I mean. So we're fast forwarding. January was a bit we get into February, and this is where we start seeing changes to the channel, a kind of a sign of things to come. So I'm bringing out my phone now because I got a couple things to show. First off, I just gotta find this in my Snapchat memories. So I did try experimenting in hiatus. We did have a couple notes of importance. First of all is this little screen. And probably the big thing about this is Adobe Premiere Pro. Finally, I taught myself how to use Adobe Premiere. I'll just zoom in a little bit more so you can see. But this is basically a little in memoriam of things we've lost during COVID. So this was kind of the original plan of the opening day vlog for Waldemar, pending when it opens. And it's basically what it was. It was basically me playing the intro of Shoots the Ladders by Korn while we in memorial the stuff we've lost. It's kind of the modern day equivalent of the in memoriam section of the newest Bread Fans Guide video. That's kind of the influence. But at the time, this was just something different. I've used Adobe Premiere on and off from 2018 to 2021. I have used it in high school and a few college classes at the time. And so I'm kind of was just on and off with it. And this was basically the time I said, let's put in a full throttle. We'll put Adobe Premiere in. So that's what we did. We put in Adobe Premiere. Here we go. And the other video I have is a video. It's a 9-second video off my Snapchat. And this is a video where I try censoring. So keep in mind, this is a little bit of a experiment. So, one, nothing's perfect. And number two, I decided to do it the J way. So, somehow I censored the word but. Now, call me an idiot if you like, but censoring the word but, I know, weird, but like I said, this is an experimental video. Just something for future, potential future use. So, I want to show you this 9-second video. I'll replay it a couple times so you can get the gist of it. So yeah, that video was a bit of a proof of concept at the time. Censoring butt rock, dumbest thing I've ever done, but it was a sign. So it was a bit of keep your fingers crossed, and yes, there was that. So let's move on to March, April-ish. March was kind of the same thing, but this is where I started my other endeavor. Being featured as a special guest in other people's videos. Particularly my good friend, the Rye Guy. I must give him a shout out because he was one of my good friends in the community that I talked to during this whole time. And he was the main reason why I kind of pushed ahead with Adobe Premiere Pro in the first place. Pushing ahead with that, it was a very big risk, but by the way how he does his videos and how I saw the Waldemar vlog when I first met him in July 2020, it was kind of my turn to dip my head into deep water. And I did. Deep in my threshold a little bit. And I was featured in a couple of Rye Guy videos at the time. The couple I did was I was featured as a special guest for ranking the Hershey Park roller coasters. So, in case you know, Hershey Park, the sweetest place on earth. I haven't been there since 2017, but a couple of my fans in this chat have been there. Emily, Alex, a couple of you guys. But, so, Ryan did a video regarding where he talked about his favorite roller coasters from Coca Cruiser to Candemonium. And I was in there a couple times, and it was fun. It was a fun project to do, just raging and going full Yinzer. That's kind of the precursor of the full Yinzer nowadays. And then after that was his one of his coolest series to date, Support Your Supports. If you've seen this channel at any point in time, like ever since late 2020, you've been hearing about this whole Support Your Supports campaign. It's basically where you support a roller coaster by hugging its supports. It's a little cheesy, but it's really cool. So he decided to make this Support Your Supports video into a series. And his first one was Fahrenheit at Hershey Park, the intimate multi-looper. And in this video, he asked us, a bunch of us roller coaster enthusiasts, what is your favorite coaster at Hershey Park? And I said Sky Rush because I'm basing this off my 2017 opinions. Like I said, I haven't been back. So I naturally calmly said Sky Rush, and then over time I was starting to get more angrier and angrier. That's kind of what the instructions said. But again, it was another fun video. So collaborating in some videos with the Rye Guy was kind of another sign of things to come. Was Jay coming back? Was this a fluke? Was this just a Rickroll and just say, oh, Rick Astley going da 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 da? Would you think was 1987 again? No, it wasn't never going to give you up. However, let's get into April. And on April Fool's Day, I put in the last video I uploaded before hiatus, I am returning May 13th. This is not a drill. I tell you, this is not a drill. I was not making an April Fool's joke. I was seriously returning to videos. This was it. Insane Coaster Junkie is coming back. And there I am. Let's fast forward to May. I'm going to stop talking. Let's get to the roller coaster season. So I started my little roller coaster season on May 1st for Season Pass Photo Day at Waldameer. This was my first time back at the park since September 2020, aka my last visit to the park. And I started off strong. I had my first amusement drive-through since August, which turned out to be very successful, although the indeed traffic light shuffle was annoying. Then, let's see, I'm going in video order. So if you've been doing your homework about what videos you watch, we're starting from May 13th from when I first uploaded again to present day. Then I did a new construction update. Obviously, we couldn't go inside the park during quarantine and all this during last fall, so we had to do it from a virtual manner during the 2020-21 off season. But now we're inside the park for Season Pass Photo Day. I did a brand new construction update, all sorts of cosmetic updates in and throughout the park. I was joined by my good friends Matt and Angel and Steven for this video, as we talked about the things that were new, such as the Carousel Delights, the new bigger blue tent under what used to be the Showtime Theater, and much, much more. Then I released the big one, my first vlog since September. I finally returned to Waldameer for 2021. And brand new vlogging style. Explosions, Charlie Cox, music, exit montage. Okay, I'm not Orange Justice here, but you get the deal. Brand new vlogging style. I am back. And this video was a good sign to come. This was it. I was pretty proud of this video and pretty proud of the new editing style I did at the time. But God would only know, things would only continue to improve throughout the season. The Season Pass Photo Day vlog is one of the most important videos of the modern ICJ era because not only it signified the return of an Insane Coaster Junkie in general, but it was just a return to somewhat more of a normality. In a way. So we fast forward, we do a parking eat of the new Carousel Delights. The newest item on the menu was the Dippin' Dots Sundaes, which I have been told is it was at the park for the longest time. It hasn't been there in 15 years, and golly, that sundae was delicious. I'm gonna need a lot of water tonight. So those are all the videos I did for Season Pass Photo Day. Let's fast forward to opening day, May 15th. This was the big one. And naturally, I start with an amusement drive-thru. Because why not? And amusement drive-thru number 6 would become one of my favorites in the series. Not only because I chose my favorite Metallica song, Halo on Fire, but also this whole drive was the original concept of the amusement drive-thru back in 2020. But as you may or may not know, if you watched this series at any point, Alex was the real creator of this series. I remember I rage quit Waldemar, and he said, "Jay, go for a drive." And this series was born. So I want to thank Alex for making this series a possibility in the realms of Insane Coaster Junkie. But Amusement Drive-Thru 6 was a big one. Then we get to the opening day vlog. Alex and I show up at Waldemar. Here we come. And opening day was a success. I have over 1,000 views on that video. And this was normal. Pirates Cove was open for the first time since pre-pandemic. I got on 10 rides on Ravine Flyer 2, started counting my rides once again, with the additive bonus of counting every single ride this year, and I'll talk more about that later as the season progresses. But opening weekend, part 1 was a success. Me, Alex, and Ryan of Coaster Exposure, we all had a blast there. Got to meet up with some fans, meet the ride operators for this year. We're in good hands, like Allstate. Then we move on to some more unique videos. And one of the more unique videos I've done in 2021 is the top 10 Waterworld slides. And this is kind of a sequel to the top 10 rides at Waldemar. I did this video all the way back in 2016 about my favorite rides at Waldemar. But I asked myself the question, why have I not done Waterworld? Because of its massive expansion. But we're kind of at a gray area with expansion plans right now because we don't know what's going on yet. So, and for the 125th anniversary of the park, I thought it would be a perfect deal. Then I have another amusement drive-thru posted, Keep Pushing On, and I'm Still Standing, are still great songs. Then we move to opening day part 2, the day after. This was kind of very similar to part 1, where we had a lot of fun, we got some more rides on things, basically more fine-tuning. So nothing much to say here. Then we start for the regular parking of the season. And 2021 was more of a rebuild year, rehashing. And what I mean by that is there were some parking eats I'd done in 2019 but accidentally deleted. And there were some new ones I've always wanted to try. And the first one of those, besides the Dippin' Dots Sundaes, is the funnel cake. Emily and I, which she goes by Em's Edits, is in this chat. We tried the funnel cake. Very good stuff. Then speaking of, goes to our next vlog. Waldemar plus Thunder River equals Break Van, aka the Break Van vlog. This is where Thunder River breaks down 4 separate times. This was a memory out of itself. Me, Emily, and my fans are just scrambling to get on Thunder River whenever possible. And we were just like, get on Thunder River, but it would keep breaking down. Now, we never knew what the cause was, but this was the most I've seen Thunder River self-destruct. And this vlog would become famous for that. It's another vlog that reached 1,000 views so far this year, so I'm pretty happy about it. And then we get into Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend would be a 2-party Insano festival. Both visits were insane enough. So the first visit was on a 50-degree day, so it kind of reminded me of my visits in 2015 a little bit. But me and 5 or 6 other fans had the audacity to say, let's go to Waterworld and try to freeze to death. Now, I might be exaggerating on the ladder here, but I'm serious. It was about 52 degrees that day, and we were freezing. Going to Waterworld was a bad idea. And it ended up being worth it because hot tubs. Hot tubs are the equivalent of Minecraft survival mode. Yes, the Minecraft survival mode applies here. Just scrambling to find what stuff to do. So That was a fun vlog to make. We got on some more rides. But Memorial Day weekend part 2 vlog would go down in infamy, not only for ICJ history, but also in Waldameer. So this is where I get into some bad news. So who remembers the Waldameer fights that happened on Memorial Day? That especially the huge brawl at Chaos. Alex and I do because we were there. But if you guys remember what the fights were, I'll just give you a little bit of a summary. On May 31st, a couple fights broke out at Waldameer. There were way too many people at the park, in my opinion. And with the amount of rides closed and stuff, just fights were starting to break out everywhere. Alex got punched in the jaw, unfortunately, but no injuries were sustained. But from his opinion, him seeing these fights was just ridiculous. And thank God I left early that day. I left before the real, excuse my language here, shit hit the fan. But that's the perfect, because it just went downhill in the toilet that day. And this caused Waldameer to aggressively make arrests and make more security policies, which ended up working. I made 2 videos on this subject. The first one was a little more controversial than the first one because something I said. But these videos were explicitly stated to protect Waldameer and just my thoughts, what could happen. And the weird thing about these videos is that it kind of got some media attention. I felt like Waldameer took a page out of the Jay Zemanek notebook, and some of the policies that were enforced for the remaining holidays and going forward into the future, because this will be a reoccurrence for the future, as said in the local news. Yeah. No free admission on those days. And I'm honestly all for it. So I'm not going to really talk much about the fights. The videos show you what about them. Let's move on. Then we get into June. June starts a wave. First of all, Super Bowl 55. Kansas City versus Tampa Bay. Patrick Mahomes, the young star supreme quarterback, versus the old giant Tom Brady. Alex and I asked the question, who is winning this fight? Honestly, I was making the Kansas City Chiefs win, but unfortunately the Cleveland Browns had to injure him during the divisional round of the playoffs. Yes, the Browns actually went to the playoffs. I was very happy about it. But anyway, the Browns gave Patrick Mahomes a concussion midway through the third quarter and almost came back to beat them. So we could have had a Browns-Buccaneers Super Bowl, but I'm not going to talk about that. The end result is I lost the Super Bowl yet again. And what do? Chaos blindfolded. What a treat. And wow, riding Chaos blindfolded was one of the most disorienting things I've ever done in my life. Never again. Never freaking again. That's all I'm saying. But we also did one other challenge too in June. The Extreme Hide and Seek Challenge. So I'm going to rewind to 2018 to give context. So back in 2018, me and a guy you might know on this channel, Coaster Films, we decided to play a game of hide and seek. He would hide and I would go seek. We did one in 2018 and 2019 respectively. We did videos, but those have since been long gone. But unfortunately, spoiler alert, I've lost both of them. So I decided I talked to Alex with this as a team meeting. Why not bring this series back? And we did in vengeance. So we decided to do the same rules. This time I would hide and he would try to find me. And the first time I hid near a tree at the edge of the park. It was a bit of a simpler spot at the time. I'll talk about the second one later. Actually, I will talk about the second one because we ended up doing a sequel about this. The first one did pretty well. The first one we did, and then the second one. The second one was the more infamous one. So I let Emily get caught first because this was all part of my plan. Emily was hiding in plain view because I wanted to trick Alex. And boy, I did. I tricked him. I hid in a freezer. I hid in the freezer, Jay said. I hid in the freezer. That freezer was so cold, but so worth it. It makes hide and seek. I'm pretty good at the game of hide and seek now. And we are planning on continuing this series going forward. So that's about that challenge. So the whole Jay's Place thing graduated into this whole challenge series I like to do. But anyway, let's start going back again. Also in June, I also got Alex back on Ravine Flyer 3. I know this is another embarrassing video. I'm sorry I'm embarrassing you, Alex, but sometimes we gotta talk about the embarrassing moments. But it was during the Great Western Way vlog where I got Alex back on Ravine Flyer 3 for the first time since 2002. I was 2 years old at the time, last time he ridden it. And I'm going to be 22 in 2 weeks. Ridiculous. But he enjoyed it. It's still a good kiddie coaster. And then I also did my top 10 favorite rides at Waldameer. Like I said, I did an aforementioned video way back in 2016 that's been long gone. So I decided I wanted to do a more refined list. And like the water park, there wasn't really much expansion into Dry Park. And it's the 125th anniversary. It won't be outdated for a while. So let's just do that. And the list was a success. And I also did a couple parking eats at the time. Also, I did stuff such as deep fried soft pretzels, which were very good. That was a recommendation by Canopy Coaster. And by the way, why did the cheese dip cost extra? I don't know. I also did an Erie favorite, the pepperoni balls. The deluxe fudge brownie, which was one of the more weirder parking eats. And for the first time since 2019, the Carousel Sub Shop. Yes, the Carousel Sub Shop that finally reopened again. It was for that very slim window, but I got that done. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that Alex wrote Wendy's Tea Party for the first time ever. So, thank you, Steven and Alex, for that one. I did some other vlogs. I did refurbishing the Waldameer crowds. And I also did, finally, since 2016, yet again, an updated version of the park walkthrough. Now, if you look at my videos, Splash Lagoon is my most popular video to date, with over 24,000 views. That was a walkthrough I did it nearly 3 years ago. And I needed to do a modern one on Waldameer, so I decided to do this. Combine the amusement and water park in one video. Because in 2016, I had 2 separate videos. This time I did a whole big walkthrough. And then I also in June hit 2,500 subscribers. Which was a very big deal at the time, because about every 2 years or so, I gain about 1,000 subscribers. So we are on pace to hit 3,000 sometime this coming into 2022. So hitting 2,500 was about that midway point. So we did a huge Q&A. And it was very successful. And then I'm going to talk about the biggest part of 2021. I got a job at Waldameer. Now, due to company policy, I cannot say the ins and outs of it, because I don't want to get myself in trouble and ruin my relationship with the park. But to summarize, getting a job at Waldameer was the best decision I ever made in my history of Insane Coaster Junkie. I don't care who you are, who your parents are, and what type of season pass you might have up your butt. But getting a job at Waldameer, even though it's on Clean Team, just getting a job there was the best decision I've ever made at that park, period. And this would be a great working experience for me. I would become Insane Coaster Cleaner. Now, a lot of you who see my videos, I know Matt, Angel, Alex, Emily, Waldameer regulars are in here. But I just want to give a couple other shout-outs to a few other people, like Amanda, Morgan, Jenna, Grace, Abby, Emma, all sorts of you. Just the top of my head, I just want to give a huge shout-out to all you guys who I met this year. You guys are freaking amazing, and I couldn't have a better working experience without you guys. And especially my folks on Clean Team like Bob, Izzy, Dan, those people. You made me cleaning bathrooms a fun time. And Insane Coaster Cleaner was my trade name. That was a name for one of the write-ups Eric gave me back when I started working. And I was even made a dare by a ride supervisor to keep that as my actual username on social media, which I followed through. It was normally going to be about for a week or two. It ended up being a whole month. It was funny. So, working at Waldemere was a great decision to do. Cleaning bathrooms never been more so fun. So, and this would start the new, regular of I would work in the morning and film in the afternoon. We started out with Below the Wonders of Working and Riding at Waldemere. This was a concept where I did 2 separate days at the park. Ooh, nice. Jay and the game. Go figure. Watch football and watch the stream. So, the whole 666 feet below vlog was that whole work and ride vlog. Also, Coaster Films operating the Factory of Sadness is the Factory of Sadness. Okay, so we had another amusement drive-through. July. Alright, July was a bit more of a step in direction. Conneaut Lake Park would open for the first time since before the pandemic. So I made a video back in 2020 and I remastered it from my last visit in 2020. A little off-season tour. I'll talk about more of it later, but let's get into some of the more juicy stuff. Two-Face the Clean Thrill. This is kind of my parody of the villain Two-Face, or you Six Flags America fans know Two-Face the Flip Side. That was a Vekoma and Vertigo boomerang that used to operate at the park. But Two-Face the Clean Thrill. This is where I got to meet one of my fans again, Gavin, of Gavin's Cereal Box. Known it used to be as GG Vlogs. I met him back in 2019, but it was great seeing him again. And I also met some more, a Cedar Point operator. More on that later. But Two-Face the Clean Thrill would have one of my more feel-good exit montages. And then the next vlog, I did Waldemere Enthusiast Takeover and Rediscovery. This is where I met up with Cedar Flags again. Now, Cedar Flags has been a regular occurrence, about a yearly occurrence on the channel. I met him back in 2018, hung out with him again in 2020, and now back in 2021. This was a shorter vlog, but kind of the same approach. And then we also had Waldemere and the Phantom Pain Below, which was another vlog in the fray, where I actually did rage quit because of that mid-season fatigue. Alright, now we get into August. This is where we get to the juicy stuff of Insane Coaster Junkie. It's just been Waldemere, Waldemere, Waldemere. Working and riding, working and riding, working and riding. Where are the other parks? Well, I have good news for you. August was felt like normalcy, but also not at the same time. I first started this with Conneaut Lake Park. My first visit and possibly, most likely, my final visit ever to the park. Now, I'm not going to talk about what Todd Joseph did to the park because I have a lot of explicit language that I already displayed enough salt in the Bread Fans Guide. But to sum up, I'm very upset about what Todd Joseph did. Him just buying the park in Geauga Lake style just to close it down, it just feels illegal. And it shouldn't have been done. Now, if the park had been bought by Gene Staples, we would have been in a different direction. But this is Todd Joseph we're talking about. He's not begging for mercy. So I ended up visiting Conneaut Lake Park. So we made a couple videos. I made an amusement drive-through, made a park walkthrough, made a parking eat about the fried Oreos, which were very delicious. By the way, I might add. Very delicious. Very delicious. And the famous vlog, Marching in Time Farewell to Conneaut Lake Park. And this was probably one of the most emotional vlogs thus far. It would be my longest vlog of the year at 27 minutes, but if you, after the live stream obviously, go back and watch the video. It's very emotional about a struggling time in Conneaut Lake Park. However, I did get the marathon Devil's Den at the time, and I got to ride Devil's Den 41 times. That's right, I rode Devil's Den 41 times. How? Don't know. I'm just upset. That guy just... Go watch the vlog when you have time. That vlog is just emotional. Tremonti's Marching in Time really just resonates with me at this point with this song. F you, Todd Joseph. Alright, let's move on before we get ourselves. And we did visit Waldameer a couple times. We did the nachos, which was a highly requested the heck out of Park and Eat, thanks to Alex. He's always wanted to do the nachos. It's his favorite meal. I've had it a couple times off camera, but we needed to do a Park and Eat of it. So I want to thank Alex for bringing that one into the fray. But before I go on, I forgot to talk. I'll talk about it at the end of the season. Never mind. So after Coney at Lake Park, me and my grandparents, which I must give a shout out, my uncle sent me a Snapchat. He's watching the live stream and a college football game. I don't know what you sent me in the Snapchat. What college football game is on? And also, go Penn State for, I think they're playing tomorrow. So go Penn State. Go Browns on Monday. But shout outs to my uncle and my grandparents who were watching the stream. But me and my grandparents went to the Erie County Fair in Hamburg, New York. And this was my first time back to this fair since 2015. So if you're doing your history, this is in part of time of the Cedar Talc 15 era of the park. So when we did that, the Cedar Talc 15 era, that video's long gone. But nowadays, this was awesome to go back here. And this was a fun time. The vlog I did was very fun. Got on many Factories of Sadnesses, including a Roundup and Huss Pirate Ship. Which... Why? They are a Factory of Sadness. But it was cool going back to the third largest county fair in the country. I recommend go watching that vlog. It's one of those feel-good vlogs. I also did 2 Park and Eats at the time, too. The chicken on a stick and the rolled ice cream. So, that was also a treat. Then I would return to Edinboro University to my new major. So, over the off-season, I was struggling a lot in school, and I was not happy about myself. And I made the biggest risk decision to change my major from Applied Media Arts to journalism. And journalism would be the perfect decision to make. Because journalism, it's right where I'm at with my field. Awesome. And spoiler alert, I ended up ending this semester with a 3.5 GPA and on the dean's list. So, very big deal. But this major change was good for the better. And I'll talk about some of the more off-season stuff later. So yeah. Then we get into Waldameer for the end of the season. Thank you to Lucas for the hot dog meal and the summer celebration part 1. The people who were with me on September 4th, 2021, get ready to cry again. The last Rift vlog. Some people might know about the last Rift vlog. And the summer celebration part 2, Waldameer takes the last Rift. I'm sorry, Jack, this topic is boring, but this is something I think everybody enjoys. So, sorry. So anyway, the last Rift vlog. Who remembers that vlog? That vlog is probably the greatest Insane Coaster Junkie vlog I've ever made. I don't care about Tri-Scene with my uncle. I don't care about Coney at Lake Park or the Cedar Point vlogs or whatever the heck I did within the past 7 years of my career. I don't care what I did with what person, but the last Rift vlog is honestly the greatest vlog I've ever done in my career. This vlog takes everything I've basically struggled with and all the aspects of this year condensed into 24 minutes. I'm telling you, this is the greatest 24 minutes I've ever produced in my career. I've said it once, and I've said it again. This vlog is amazing. I still go back to this vlog all the time. I still go back to the memories because it was just that emotional. From the workday, from having a code blue at Wipeout, to being with 7 or 8 people for X-Screen blindfolded, the hand-holding train, to the double last ride of the season of RRF2, this vlog just was emotional. And just sending off the season with the Waldemar Takes the Last Riff, with the last riff by Beartooth. I'm telling you, if there's one video you want to watch from 2021, it's that one. That video is just 24 minutes of my best work. And the other video I want to talk about, I stated till now, was the Waldemar House Party vlog. This was more during the employee party, so Matt Angel, you do remember this, and I got to give a shout out to Grace and Abby for this one, but the house party vlog showed me that I was going to be okay with this channel. This was the side where the channel was pretty much back to where it should be. That house party vlog, which I'm going to say was extremely based on a SpongeBob episode called Party Pooper Pants. It's a season 3 special where SpongeBob throws a house party. So this was kind of my little parody of Party Pooper Pants. And the Waldemar House Party vlog was just something else. The amount of crap that went into this vlog. Oh my god. Especially the takeover with Grace and Abby in the hot tub. That thing was... If anything with Insane Coaster Junkie taught me this year, it's those two vlogs. Waldemar Takes the Last Riff vlog, and the Waldemar House Party vlogs. Those are two vlogs I absolutely recommend after this live stream to go watch. Those should be the videos that reign in 2022 for you. Look at that, and that's the future. But I didn't stop there. I would go to Cedar Point on Labor Day for the last visits of the season. And this Cedar Point visit was also an emotional vlog for me. Because this would be the last day for Wicked Twister, the Intimate Impulse. Now, I've already said it once, I'll say it again, Godspeed, but this was an awesome vlog too. This was honestly my best visit to Cedar Point. From adjusting with the access pass to Fast Lane to riding Wicked Twister, getting my last rides, and also getting my last rides on antique cars, by the way, which that is also removed, which I did not know till later on. But that Cedar Point vlog was something else too. It was just a feel-good ending. And that would end the 2021 coaster season for Insane Coaster Junkie. However, the off-season was brewing, though. I would do a Waldemar construction update. However, but due to circumstances, I had to do it virtually again. So that might be a new normal. And then I also did some big leaps and bounds in Insane Coaster Junkie lore. One of them was joining ACE, the American Coaster Enthusiast. If you may or may not know, ACE is a national roller coaster club that I have now been a part of now since September. Same with Alex. I even got Alex to join ACE. So Insane Coaster Junkie are proud members of ACE now. But joining ACE was a good decision. Now I plan on I am planning on attending some events next year, pending COVID. But the plan is to get to at least 1 or 2 events this year for ACE. I know it might not be much, but going to at least 1 or 2 events is something, and I will definitely be there for the Waldemar events. But joining ACE was a perfect decision for the Insane Coaster Junkie duo. But the other thing is something I'm wearing right now. I hate the plug, but I have my own merch. If you go to teespring.com and search Insane Coaster Junkie, I have my own merch. So I'm going to get up for a minute because I do need to stretch. I've been sitting on my butt for a while. But on the back of my shirt here is my merch. You can buy a t-shirt for $24.95 at the merch store. So it comes in only black because that's what I wear. It comes with a ICJ logo, and it comes with all the amusement parks I've been to up to 2021. So there are hoodies, sweatshirts, masks, everything. So I ended up launching the Spring store, and my entire family has a merch line. It was a Christmas gift. That was my idea. Oh, you might go to bed, Alex? Okay. Well, Godspeed, Alex. So, thank you for joining the live stream. So, Hope all is, oh, you can't even read. Well, we're sending prayers to you, okay? So, we're sending prayers. So, unfortunately, Alex can't make much more due to unforeseen circumstances. So, his interview will not be happening tonight. Insane Coaster Junkie does wish the best well wishes to Alex as he rests for the night. So, goodbye, Alex. Yeah. But anyway, merch. Go buy my merch. Teespring.com. I'll actually put the link on the chat here for you guys. If you do want to, I hate shameless plugging here. Here you go. There's the merch store. If you're ever interested in merch, go buy it. Part of the proceeds will go back to me for future development on this channel. So every penny counts. Unfortunately, only my family has bought the merch so far, so I would love it if more people would consider buying some. I've had a few inquires the past couple days, so there is interest out there, but I just want to throw it out there in the fray. So we started the merch store, and then we started a brand new series on Insane Coaster Junkie, the Bread Fans Guide. Now this series was heavily inspired by the legendary sports YouTuber Urinating Tree. Some of you may or may not know who he is, but to summarize, he is a sports YouTuber who is very over analytical. He's most famous for his This Week in Sports Ball, talking about the NFL. And I've got to this into his channel last year when the Browns were actually doing good, and his channel's a blast. And especially his meltdown during the wildcard game when the Browns beat the crap out of the Steelers will forever go in infamy. So the whole This Week in Sports Ball and the Haters Guide is kind of what the Bread Fans Guide is. This is my mature-oriented series where I have a little bit more mature humor and some this is where I can have some a little bit more creative freedoms in here. It is all censored language, so if you're a little bit sensitive, it is all censored when it's deemed necessary. But the Bread Fans Guide is that little push into more diversity. And I'm very proud of the Bread Fans Guide series thus far. I have 4 of them out so far, including today's video, which is the year in review. So I go recommend watching that too. But I started this with my Waldemar counter. So back in earlier, I talked about playing, counting every ride. I counted every ride in the stream, everything. And I decided to count every Waldemar ride. So I decided to compile that crap into a video and talked about my reviews of each ride. And it went well. Then I started another one, which was the Bread Fans Guide, Learning the Insane Coaster Junkie Alphabet using the Alphabet Template Meme. That was a funny one. Then I did my highly anticipated Top 20, which was also very, very funny. That was very fun. And then today's video, which is the year in review. And then I did some miscellaneous videos like Top 10 Splash Lagoon rides. I started some short videos, just me behind the scenes content. And I started the Waldemar Mystery series. Now this all started with the Waldemar Iceberg video, which has been doing very well. But since you guys have been blowing the heck up with this Waldemar Iceberg video, I ended up making a sequel about it with the biggest unanswered Waldemar mysteries. So this so if you guys are eating up that Waldemar Mystery Files series. I am up for doing more. This series is really fun to do. So, if anything, I've had 2 new series this year. One of them is more... The Bread Fans Guide is the official new series of 2021, but the whole Waldemar Mystery Files is just its own mini-series. And I love doing this, too. So, with some stuff here and there. And college went well. Like I said, 3.56 GPA to end off the semester, and journalism being at an all-time high. We have made it to today. Now, I've learned some very valuable lessons in 2021 about what I've done. The lessons I learned in 2021 were big. And mainly because a little friendly push from my family. So, mainly Georgia. So, I guess my uncle and you guys in the chat are right. Good job. It was kind of that little push, but dedication was one of them. And triumph. Triumph was a big word, but the more appropriate word I want to use for this year was rebuilding. 2021 was a rebuilding year. All 8 sides of an octagon. It was a rebuilding year. From, deleting 2/3 of my channel to rising back up, it's been a bumpy ride. I know I don't get as much views as some YouTubers, and I know I'm not one of those people who clickbait or ask the crap out of you to like and subscribe to the frickin' video, but I just want to make content that I enjoy doing for myself and you guys. And this whole triumph is an example that I am back and why I have a purpose on this platform. Like I said, YouTube is an honor to do, and if it wasn't because of this, I would not be, uh-oh. Not video feed. Have to see about that. I'll have to look at that. But anyway, yeah, rebuilding was the major theme of 2021. And it's actually going to be the theme of next year for 2022. 2022, I hate to say it already, is going to be another rebuilding year. It's kind of like Waldemar right now, when not adding rights for 2021 or 2022. It's kind of like that right now, the whole rebuilding cycle. So, 2022 is going to be a rebuilding year for Insane Coaster Junkie. All sides of the bread fan. So, I'm sorry I've been ranting for over an hour. And I know this might have bored you some people to death. And I do apologize. So, I do apologize to you guys boring you to death, if I did. I just wanted to talk about my year in review in a more detailed manner. And I just want to talk about the best and worst aspects of that. So, I do apologize if I did bore you. We are getting into some more entertaining stuff. So, without further ado, we're going to be doing our next segment. I'm just going to get rid of this for a minute. I'm working on my OBS here about some stuff. We're going to be playing... This was a 2019... This was a 2019 tradition. I did this in 2019 way back. And I'm doing it again just for old time's sake. If any of you guys remember the game Need for Madness that used to be on Miniclip back in the day, I am going to be playing this game again. And during this time, I am open for questions, so you are more than welcome to ask questions while I try to beat virtual cars. But I just got to find where the heck I want to go, webcam-wise. So I'm looking at it. I think this is going to be good. So, yeah. I'm going to be playing Need for Madness while asking questions and just talking with you guys. I'm going to be doing this Q&A for quite a while. The game's going to take about 30 minutes or so. So it is going to be a little bit of a long game, but I'm definitely, yeah. And this is the actual screen size. So, yeah. So, here we go. Need for Madness. A childhood favorite of Insane Coaster Junkie. In the words of Coach Insano, mate, feed, kill, repeat. What happened to the i305 background? I decided to change it to that.
3, 2, 1, go!
So let's do it. Hopefully this game doesn't lag. I hope the video reception and feed's doing well. This should be a more relaxed game. So I'm going to tell you guys what this game's about. So, this is mainly a racing game where you have to take your car and get first place in every race. Once you get first place, you automatically lose. And also at the same time, you try not to get wasted by the other car. races very quick. I'm gonna,
Checkpoint.
yeah, my game will. I'll do this at the end of the race. I'm on my last lap. And I almost wasted myself. Great. You guys want me to turn down the volume? Yeah, I'll turn down the volume. Yeah, I'll turn down the volume for you guys.
Checkpoint.
How about now? I muted the music.
Wasted.
I wanted to waste it! Impossible! How is that possible? Wait a minute. No! I lost the game! Ah! I gotta do this again. No, I wasted on the.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah! Oh my god! No! How could I waste it the last second?
Checkpoint.
I promise, Red fans, I'm actually good at this game. I just. How is that possible? Oh, that's gonna be a stream highlight.
Checkpoint.
Sorry if I was too loud. Better, but still not perfect. Maybe because my mic is in the way, but this is a keyboard-based game.
Wasted.
Wow, I got wasted again. I hate controls. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. Give me a minute. Sorry guys, I'm now gonna have to do this race a third time.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now I'm gonna have to do this game again.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, there's not really any optimal setup for this game. Like, where to put my mic versus the spacebar.
Perfect.
So I guess we're gonna have to play at an awkward angle for right now. I promise you guys, I'm actually good at this game. I'm just having bad luck, and you guys are. I understand I have technical difficulties, so thank you guys for telling me audio stuff. So thank you very much. But
Checkpoint.
I basically died twice already over an easy stage. This is called This is called Need for Madness.
Checkpoint.
You can download it off needformadness.com. It's free to download. I promise you there are no viruses. It's a very fun game. You use a keyboard. You use the arrow keys to move, to steer, and you use the spacebar to perform tricks. So now we got the first stage done. Thank God. I am stressed. It's that point of the stream again, Bread fans. It's time to grab the Slim Jim. I need a stress Slim Jim. Stage 2, my boy.
3, 2, 1, go. Checkpoint.
That's pretty good. Do I have no limits too? Unfortunately I do not, but I do have Planet Coaster. I actually have I am being abused more than Spider did this year. That is sad. I am being abused like Spider.
Checkpoint.
The amount of PTSD I have from that ride. But yes, I do have Planet Coaster.
Checkpoint.
I have a lot of. If you search Cedar Talic 15 on Steam,
Checkpoint.
I have a lot in my Steam workshop. I have several coasters. I have a couple dozen coasters and a park in there. So, if you want to download any of my creations, and this goes for anybody too, if you want to download any of my creations on Planet Coaster, search Cedar Talic 15 in the Steam workshop and find my stuff.
Checkpoint.
I am trying to read the chat and play the game at the same time, and it is not working out in my favor.
Checkpoint.
Ooh, a nice stop. Ripping tabletop by roll spin. Okay.
Checkpoint.
When do you think Coney Lake Park will close? I really don't like saying much about this park anymore because of what Todd Joseph did. Honestly, I think the park's done. I don't know what's these rumors of opening for 2022, but
Checkpoint.
I'm not convinced. I feel like the park's done for. I think my visit in August was the last visit I've ever done. I hate to say it. This is my last, that's probably my last visit to the park. So, screw you, Todd Joseph.
Checkpoint.
You are worse than Mega Vortex.
Car fix.
Car fix.
Checkpoint.
I know I'm mainly doing backflips and crap, but I don't want to do more complex stunts and lose the game. So now, we got stage 2 done. Not bad. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? The brain? Ish?
3, 2, 1, go.
I think it goes to the brain.
Checkpoint.
Whoa!
Checkpoint.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to you, every few stages, if you win the stage, you will unlock a new car. The car I just unlocked is called Max Revenge. It's more of a hot rod style car, but indeed the fastest car and like the optimal car to use for right now to get to the later stages is Formula 7.
Checkpoint.
As you can see, it has very like
Checkpoint.
horrible durability,
Checkpoint.
but its speed makes up for it.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Checkpoint. Yeah, this stage has a lot of checkpoints, and it's 7 laps, so this is a long race. How did I not do a stunt?
Checkpoint.
This is Sparta.
Checkpoint.
Ah yes, the movie 300.
Checkpoint.
Classic.
Checkpoint.
Who can never forget the movie 300?
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Just like in the Billy Mays YouTube.
Checkpoint.
Now, watch 300. I am running out of power.
Checkpoint.
Nice backflip.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
At this point, I am pretty much like every other gaming YouTuber. So I want to give a shout out to my friend Julia, aka Jules Drawings.
Checkpoint.
Am I basically the Dream SMP right now, but in my own little world? Just playing a stupid video game that has 0 context, and
Checkpoint.
that's pretty much what I am.
Checkpoint.
So yeah,
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I would read your questions right now, but I cannot read and play.
Checkpoint.
Like, I can multitask, but not this much.
Checkpoint.
Like, I can't multitask that much, Red fans. And we have
Checkpoint.
14 people in the stream, and we are less than 2 hours till 2022.
Checkpoint.
Awesome.
Checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
No!
Wasted.
No! No! Seriously? I lost the race. I can't.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now I'm gonna do this crap.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
How?
Checkpoint. 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 Wasted.
How am I getting wasted? In my dreams, you're gonna be here at checkpoint. My mind is lost.
3, 2, 1,
Ah.
go.
I should have practiced before doing this live stream. So I apologize for the sloppy gameplay tonight.
Checkpoint.
So yeah. So my main question to you guys right now is, well, I try not to die on this race, is a very simple one. What are your New Year's resolutions? So yeah. If you have a New Year's resolution, put them down in the comments below. What you think is gonna happen? Like, what would you like to do this? Yeah. So, what are your New Year's resolutions? I'd love to hear in the comments. Oh, finally! Finally! My LA Rams to win a Super Bowl. I'm still mad about Odell Beckham Jr. going to the Rams. But now that I'm looking at this, I don't think it's OBJ's fault because he's looking good in LA, so it is my Browns. It is my Cleveland Browns' fault. Get away, Max Revenge! Cowboys? Dude, they're gonna lose in the they're probably gonna lose in the wild card. I'll be surprised if they get the #1 seed in the first round bye, but I don't think the Cowboys are gonna make it. I had my predictions for the Arizona Cardinals, but I don't think that's gonna be happening. And my Browns going to the playoffs is just thinning out week in, week out, because the whole thing is that my problem with the Browns is that they're honestly shooting themselves in the foot. Week in and week out at this point. It's been happening for the past 2 weeks. My family will know what I'm talking about the Browns, but they keep shooting themselves in the foot, and it's. I hate to say it because I am a truthful Browns fan. I've been very loyal, especially the past recent years since 2018. But Baker Mayfield is not a franchise quarterback. I repeat, Baker Mayfield is not a franchise quarterback. I don't care who you are or what head coach we have. Baker Mayfield is not it for Cleveland. He is looking like, I understand, like when he got that whole shoulder injury, he should have just sat out and let Case Keenum. It is proven that Case Keenum can actually have decent games. I mean, look at the Minneapolis Miracle. But Baker's not it, and Kevin Stefanski's on thin ice with me. I know it's only the second year in his itinerary, but Stefanski's on thin ice. His play calling, like, I'm gonna put this joke here. My grandfather uses this all the time, but Kevin Stefanski needs to quit using his IHOP menu and actually start calling good plays. Yes, this is a very short race this time. Only 1 lap. But yeah, Stefanski, you're on thin ice. I'll talk about it more because I plan on doing a live stream for the Super Bowl, like, beforehand. But I'm honestly not happy with the Cleveland Browns right now. Like, this has been a very disappointing season. It's felt like 2019 in a lot of cases. Ouch. It has definitely felt like 2019 in a way. It has been a very frustrating year because we had so much high expectations throughout the season. I mean, for heck's sake, I was predicting 12-5 for this team, or 11-6 at the least. But with my that prediction went down the toilet as soon as they lost. Them losing to the Raiders of all teams. Dodge them, don't bump them. But I'm just not happy with my Browns right now. I mean, 7-7 and versus the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday night at Heinz Field of all places.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm just not happy. I wish my Browns were better, but I'm honestly thinking they're going to be drafting a quarterback again. Like, I don't care what you say about the whole 5th-year extension thing. Baker better prove himself in these last 2 games, or he's getting the heck out of Cleveland. Yes, Jack, you can ask me a question. Yes. Jack, you may ask a question. This is the time for the Q&A. But yeah, if these 2 games do not prove the successor Baker Mayfield, he's getting the heck out of the factory of sadness. Like, you either work your A off and get a respectable 9-8. Like, at the very least, get a respectable 9-8. But if you lose, because our schedule's tough. We got the Steelers Monday night and then the Bengals next week. Like next Sunday. Like, these 2 games will prove if Baker Mayfield is still there or not. That is my edition of the Cleveland Browns Sports Talk Show. You've been watching Jay Zemanek here on the Cleveland Browns Radio Network. Sorry I had to go on the rant, but my Cleveland Browns are just not it right now. They're just not it. Hopefully, whoever football team you guys root for is doing a heck of a lot better than my Cleveland Browns can. And if you say Steelers, the only good thing I'm going to say about the Steelers is that I hope Big Ben retires. He's talking about retirement at this point. I know, stop yelling at me, gang. I know I have to perform a stunt. But this season. And I am going to be doing another Super Bowl. Improve mental health. That is always a good New Year's resolution, Emily. I'm all for it. That's kind of very similar to mine is, but I will not be saying my New Year's resolutions because I will be saying that at dinner tomorrow with my family. So keep your eyes peeled. But I will put it in a community post when I do some announcements. So I just moved my microphone like 10 inches, so oops. Want to know why I don't record Roblox videos anymore? After I just smashed into a wall. Yes, I would like to know. Why have you stopped that? Because it's been mainly elevator content. Same with, it's very similar to Devin's content, so I'm not being rude, but it feels like I'm watching the 2 of the same elevator video. And I'm kind of guilty because I'm starting to record too, so. Go! Go! No! No! I restarted the game! No, I was on a good streak. I have to start the game over. Dang it! This is the longest track in the game. Free! Ladies and gentlemen, my international fan from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Free! Welcome to some international Insane Coaster Junkie. Also another rip, so I don't know how many times, alright, I don't want to be an idiot, but who's doing the death counter here? Who's going to be the official ICJ Need for Madness death counter? Where either I die or cause a reset. So if anyone's doing the counter right now, I think we're at 4. Do you still talk to anybody at Waldemere? course I do.
Checkpoint.
I've been good friends with Matt and Angel and Steven for the longest time now, so they're not going away. You guys are amazing, so they're not going away anytime soon. I do still talk to Morgan and Abby. I still talk to them occasionally if I'm just promoting my recent videos, or I just got some rather amazing Waldemir ideas. Which, by the way, Waldemir, please add an RMC Raptor.
Checkpoint.
I'm waiting for that RMC. I'm seeing that RMC Raptor in the future.
Checkpoint.
But I still talk to Morgan and Abby every once in a while. Same with Grace too.
Checkpoint.
Of course I still talk to Coaster Films.
Checkpoint.
I've been friends with him for probably the longest time here in the ICJ universe, so I still talk to him.
Checkpoint.
Other than that, not many people. I don't talk to my people that I worked on Clean Team with. I know some of the people because they went to a local school around here that I'm friends with a couple people, so there's that. That shook my screen hard.
Checkpoint.
Thank you. Jenna and Marcus. Not bad. Yeah, I haven't talked to Jenna since closing, so.
Checkpoint.
So yeah, I do have, but I actually do mainly have my main friend group from college here. I just want to give a special shout outs to a couple of my friends here. Ashley, Julia, and Emery.
Checkpoint.
I was just hanging out with them today because today was my friend Ashley's birthday. That hurt. And I'm on the 8th lap. This is embarrassing.
Traffic.
That was close. Yeah, Marcus! Well, yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my friend group. You guys are amazing, because today's is Ashley's birthday, so we went to round 1 and had a little bit of fun for New Year's Eve, so
Checkpoint.
I had a good time with everybody, so
Checkpoint.
just want to give a shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. I don't know who's watching or not from my friend group, but hi.
Checkpoint.
I hope the stream's going well, as promised. Hopefully you're not watching Tubbo or something. Okay, I'm just kidding. Dream SMP is actually pretty cool. And finally, we got the longest course.
Checkpoint.
Oh, one more checkpoint. We got finally the last race. All right, let's move on to stage 6. Canario, let's fly.
3, 2, 1, go.
Tubbo. Yes, Tubbo, Bree. I have been exposed to the Dream SMP. It was about time.
Wasted.
I am going to take a walk. Let's pretend that never happened.
Three, two, one, go.
I promised this game would take a half hour, but now with my stupid driving, I won't be surprised if I miss the ball.
Checkpoint.
Oh yeah, I can't forget Devin too.
Checkpoint.
Well, I've been friends with Devin before, so that's why. This is a Need for Madness, Bree. This is a racing game. I did this for my 2019 Another stream. So I wanted to do it again. But apparently I'm sucking, but all this sucking is being really entertaining, so... That was a pretty good spin. Ripping double 4 by triple roll spin. So, there's going to be a very interesting question that people are going to be asking me. I'll do another Q&A, like, before the ball drops. But I'm going to answer this question now, because I know a lot of you do have this question in mind. What are my 2022 hard plans? This is a question that I get all the time at this point. Like, it's that time of year where my fans ask me, Jay, are you going to this park? Jay, are you going to that park? And here's my honest answer. Right now, things are uncertain because of everything right now in the world. So, I'm not entirely sure what my plans are. I will tell you that look forward to a Bread Fans guide sometime in around January, like early January. Obviously, I don't have a video for tomorrow. I'm taking the weekend off. So, obviously I'm going to be taking the weekend off. But look for a Bread Fans guide around early January. I'm going to say January 8th. Look for a Bread Fans guide. So, I'm just going to say that. Stay tuned for the next Bread Fans guide where I go in depth about my ideas.
3.
They're not really, and remember, nothing's official yet. These are just my hypothetical ideas I have. And this is with, COVID in mind, so I am being a little bit more conservative. So like I said earlier, it is going to be a rebuilding year. I just muted my game. And I think I just muted everything else. Perfect, you can actually hear me now. I don't know what button I pressed. But stay tuned for the Bread Fans guide as I talk about that. I definitely have a lot of goals in mind for 2022. I was kind of teasing in a couple spots when I was doing that 2021 year in review. So if you've been following the clues, you probably know where this is going for 2022. So if you've been following the clues, watching the Bread Fans guide, this is kind of another chapter in the story. I hope people can still hear me when everything's muted, but I don't know what button I pressed to mute the entire game in the sound effects, so I don't remember. No, that's a camera switch. Yeah, this one's a... Alright, good. Then probably I just muted the entire game. But like I said, I don't know what button I pressed. Oops. So, there's that. I am optimistic, but I'm also cautious at the same time. Let's just say that. And I finished the race, so good. Alright. I'm going to have to take a breather for a minute, because I'm about to do the toughest race in the game. I'm about to do the hardest track in the game. The Fast and the Furious plus the Radical. I'm actually going to play the music for this one, so I'm going to stay silent during this one. This one's actually a fun course, so...
3, 2, 1, go!
Enjoy the music. As I try to beat the hardest car in the game. Happy New Year. My pog moment is coming in. Good. Sparks. Coaster Films? I'm in the middle of a game! Coaster Films. Hi! I'm in the middle of an important race. And... man, I was in an important race right now. So... alright, I pretty much sealed the deal, but... what the heck? Jared, are you trying to... this is the hardest stage in the game. Trying to distract me. All right, everybody. I don't want to be rude, but welcome, Coaster Films. One of my greatest friends. One of my good friends.
3, 2, 1,
but
go.
the only thing I'm not happy about is that he's trying to distract me in the last couple stages in the game.
Checkpoint.
Not acceptable. Why? Yeah, Matt and Angel. Why?
Checkpoint.
Okay, Radical 1 is the best car in the game.
Checkpoint.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Radical 1 is amazing. It's got speed, it's got stunts, it's got durability, it's got everything. It's got everything you want in the game. For a virtual... because I am Jared.
Checkpoint.
That's a good excuse. Oh, crap. Oh, bad landing, bad landing. Alright, so... your channel is getting a rebrand.
Checkpoint.
Could you tell us more about the... could you tell us more about the rebranding, Jared? We would like to know. But we will not, I repeat, not be disclosing information that is considered private. We are at St. Coaster Junkie, we are adults here. Okay, now I gotta beat Dr. Monster. He's ahead of me right now.
Checkpoint.
Shortcuts! Oh! Okay, so... hell? Oh no, the keyboard, it's broken.
Alex!
It's not in here. He's not in here.
Checkpoint.
It's my mother, everybody.
Sorry.
Hi, Jay's mom, everybody says.
Bye.
My mother just came in and just
Checkpoint.
randomly interrupted the stream. But yeah, that's my lovely mama. So she always screams hi Alex when I'm Skyping with him, but
Checkpoint.
she thinks you're Alex. My bad. I should have said something. No, Jared, I am streaming the ball at midnight. I will not be.
Checkpoint.
Also, I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm just going to be honest. I am not. Do not show me Planet Coaster. That game lagged horribly last time.
Checkpoint.
That game lagged horribly. I am not trying again. I tried with my game, your game.
Checkpoint.
Bunch of lag.
Checkpoint.
No Planet Co. Yeah, this game's easy. The stream, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, I don't want to go back to Ohio World. Cedar Point, the fine and only. No! Finish, finish, finish. Yes. 2 more stages, Bread fans, and we're done with the game. And we are looking at our time now. It is 10:40. We'll do another round of Q&A after the game, so start getting your questions and thoughts ready. I have received word that the video game is too loud.
Three, two, one, go.
I will reset.
3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know how to turn down the volume, so I don't know how I did it the first time, so I might figure it out again. The new Five Nights at Freddy's game. I do not.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Yeah, I don't play the new. I don't play Five Nights at Freddy's, so I cannot tell you that answer. And I just spit out a piece of Slim Jim.
Checkpoint.
Ew. Add fail to the counter.
Checkpoint.
No, 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 no. Get away! I am the most durable car in the game. Thank you.
Now fix.
What? In the checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Now that's what you get. Stupid virtual cars. You're just like the coronavirus. Hey, hey! Stupid game! Hey, hey, hey! Stupid.
Checkpoint.
Man!
Checkpoint.
Sorry for my anger. Man, this car wants to anger me.
Checkpoint.
I must find a fix hoop. I'm going to risk it all.
Checkpoint.
You go big, you go home. We're almost done with the game, so. So how's everyone's night going?
Checkpoint.
Yeah, so how's everyone's night going? We're about an hour 15 minutes away, so Yeah, I just want to see how you guys are doing.
Checkpoint.
Good. Alt plus F4 is my favorite key combination.
Checkpoint.
Uh-oh. Resume game, resume game. No. No.
Wasted.
Oh. Why do you betray me, game? Are you watching the Michigan game, Brandon? That is spicy. Snap into a Slim Jim. No! Not until the game is done. I cannot have special guests on yet.
Three, two, one, go.
We've made it this far into the game. There are 11 stages and we're on stage 10.
Checkpoint.
We can make it. We can make it.
Checkpoint.
We've done it once. We've done it again.
Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Finally. I'm actually on stable ground now and I can actually see the stupid game. Whoa, stupid Dr. Monster. Wonder if that should be like a soda. Jared is just laughing.
Checkpoint.
Now, you don't want me to go full Yinzer on New Year's Eve, Jared.
Checkpoint.
I don't want to be going full Yinzer on New Year's Eve. We got a huge crowd here. It's a very hyped stream. The entire family's watching. And 2021 is near close. I do not need to go full Yinzer. Full Yinzer is not allowed unless it is in the Bread Fans Guide. Explicitly stated.
Checkpoint.
Okay, anyway. I'm just saying I'm having a good night too. I'm enjoying this stream even though I'm failing hard on Need for Madness. So, even though I am failing hard, I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I know, this game... Whoa. Whoa. Hello, I have good belching. Someone entered me into a burping contest. Probably destroy that competition. The combination of Slim Jims and chocolate. Tell me what it's like. You still need things to keep afloat.
Checkpoint.
By the way, we are on the second lap.
Checkpoint.
The final lap of the game. And then we get to the party stage. Which is necessary for completing the game.
Checkpoint.
I know, game's flickering. No, no flickering. We don't need a seizure warning.
Checkpoint.
We don't need an epilepsy warning. Thank you. I don't need to put an epilepsy warning yet. Hey, Brady, you're back.
Checkpoint.
Alright, here's a question personally for you. How is Toronto? How is the old Canada doing?
Checkpoint.
Yeah, I hope, I hope Toronto's treating you well. I would love to be back, but... COVID. No. Up my butt, you are.
Checkpoint.
Up my butt. Jeez, that monster truck was like Maisie.
Checkpoint.
Cold weather soon. Same here. All right, it's actually time for the dance party. Time to use the monster truck. The Mad Party. Stage 17, which was in the second game, but it is stage 11 here. The Mad Party. This is the last stage in the game, Bread fans. We've made it this far. We spent about
2, 1, go.
We spent about 45 minutes trying to get here, and we are here at the last bit of the game. Just a short little 10 laps to destruction. Here it is. Last of the stage. Whoa! Hey! If Dodgems was a video game.
Checkpoint.
So, remember Dodgems at Waldemere? This is it as a video game.
Checkpoint.
And I'm nearly wasted.
Checkpoint.
When I'm done with this game, we are done for the game. It's been a stressful evening. Ah! The L-Cane. Excuse me. Privacy, please.
Checkpoint.
Privacy. Just go to your local Sears and we will set you up.
Checkpoint. Wasted.
How do I waste myself on the party stage? The party stage! Time to do this again.
3, 2, 1, go.
That is stage 10. The Mad Party.
3, 2, 1,
I
go.
apologize for the inconvenience. No, I do not want to quit game.
Checkpoint.
Nope. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna do it Australian way today. We're gonna go right instead of left.
Checkpoint.
Alright, so just fair warning to you Bread fans, when I'm done with this last race, will be another round of the Q&A and discussion session, so get your questions ready for Jay to answer. If you have any questions, we'll be doing this for about the Q&A for the next 45 minutes or so after this race.
Checkpoint.
So if you have any questions or anything you want to ask or discuss here on this channel, by my eyes, my ears are open.
Checkpoint.
So the floor is yours.
Checkpoint.
Ah, hey. Okay, now my game's freaking out. Stupid flashing lights.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Alright, we're at lap 6 of 10.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Did I just do a double jump? I just did a double jump like Mario.
Checkpoint.
This ain't Super Mario World. This is like a video.
Checkpoint.
No. You wasted lead oxide. Nimby has been wasted.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Ooh, we got some discussion in here about something I talked about in a video.
Checkpoint.
Alright, Bread fans, I'm gonna turn on the music.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
One last turn. Here we go! Let's do it! You won! You're awesome! Now get up and dance! Will do! And thus concludes Need for Madness. Okay, the party is over. We are T-minus 67 minutes till the ball drops at midnight Eastern, or if you're in other parts of the world, whatever your local time is based on midnight. And here we are. So it's time for the Q&A. Give me your questions and answers, Bread fans. Keep them coming. Ha! Ooh! Oh, man. That Slim Jim's getting spicy. I'm probably going to hold off on the Slim Jims for a while. Getting a little spicy by my liking. Dang. That was too spicy. Alright. Q&A time, Bread fans. New Year's Eve Insta post. I already have my year in review on Instagram, so go watch the stories. Ooh, alright, excuse me. For the 2021 coaster season, which is now over, Canada's Wonderland added a little addition to Splashworks and Kiddie Ride. I saw about that cliff jumping attraction. That looked really cool, that cliff jumping thing with the makeshift Wonder Mountain. That looks insane. Like, I don't care about the Kiddie Ride. That little thing to Splashworks. Alright, hype, hey, hype, hype. Waldameer needs a slingshot. Boy. No, they do not. That would be too extreme for a park like this. And by the way, this chocolate's good. Mm-mm-mm. Emily, I see your chat. Insane Coaster Junkie is sending prayers to you and your family. So yeah, sending love and prayers to you, Emily. I'm sorry this is happening to you. Yeah, I hope your grandma gets better. Where can we get that radical merch? teespring.com/insanecoasterjunkie. Link in case, somewhere. Thoughts on a possible Knott's Berry Farm Giga? Now, I have been very, very conservative about this. If any other enthusiasts are on this stream, you might want to be. You're probably gonna get triggered. I don't see that Giga happening. I don't see that Giga happening. For the amount of buildings, parking spaces, and noise complaints that would be in the process, I don't see this happening at all. Like, yeah, like, these stats are weird. Like, 347 feet tall, like, with the drop. Over a parking lot. This huge Giga coaster. To be bigger than, meaner than Fury. I almost think it's just too good to be true. I mean, truth be told, but sometimes the truth hurts. I don't feel like it's happening. But sorry, that Knott's Giga, out. So, very upsetting that I had to say that. But it had to be known. Let's see. Just God. Okay, I don't want to check my socials at a time like this. B&M track can be filled with sand to reduce speed, and the parking garage can fix. Well, I know Carowinds did a lot more for their removals and additions for Fury, but you gotta know that Knott's is landlocked. There's roads and residentials on all four sides, and I understand why you say about sand, like the sand can muffle the sound. I mean, we've seen that with coasters that have noise complaints. And if you look at some of the Gigas, I've ridden some of the B&M Gigas myself, Leviathan and Fury in my tenure, and those are pretty quiet, especially Fury. You're not expecting this big old loud B&M like Raptor at Cedar Point to be in your park. But even with sand, I just don't see it happening. So that's my take on that whole thoughts on rain rides, Bree asks. This is an interesting question because it can go two ways. There is the rain rides I like and don't like. Don't like, it's just, okay, too much downpour, I'm gonna leave the park now. This time, however, most of the time, about 98% of the time, I enjoy a good old rain ride. And I've always said the old saying, a little rain never hurts. But it doesn't. I don't mind a little rain in the forecast. And just rain rides on RF2 are just enough to make this a good one. So I absolutely love rain rides. Something with like Ravine Flyer 2, this is like insane. You're just asking for a good ride. Anyways, do you think that Waldameer will actually add an RMC Raptor? Also, where would it be? I'm going to keep going with this rumor. I don't care how long I call about this RMC Raptor. This RMC Raptor needs, I repeat, needs to happen. I don't care who you are or what ride's your favorite. An RMC Raptor at Waldameer would be the absolute pinnacle of the park. It's everything that Waldameer is lacking in their lineup. Large steel coaster, coaster with inversions. You got everything. So, I'm missing a little bit of RMC in my life. I would think it would be the most excellent fit at the park. So there's that. Is Jared still here? Coaster Films? Are you present? Obama Alert is asking. Don't know why. However, I'll take it. Let's see here. We are now less than an hour till the countdown of the ball dropping. We are less than an hour away from 2022. Waldameer also needs something off the track. If it's an invert, I would probably say like a family suspended coaster, because that could be really cool, but definitely not the SNS Access. I definitely hate that. SNS would not work well at that park. I mean, you see the problems with Steel Curtain? Waldameer would just say heck no in a heartbeat. We can ask Alex, but he's not here right now. So, based on his opinions, no to SNS. And also that includes the screaming swing that people keep telling me that should happen. I don't think so. So, let's see what I can do. I think I have an idea. Let's do some polls. Polls were pretty popular in the last couple segments, but I think I'm going to do polls again in a couple of categories. Let me look at poll. Okay. Let's see. We're going to do a couple ICJ related questions, and then we'll get into some of the more coaster related questions. So we'll do with that. Yeah, we'll do that in 2 sections. So give me a second when I'm trying to type. Okay, we're going to be doing a couple polls based on viewer input for this season. So I would like you guys to answer this as truthfully as you can for this one. Just thoughts of the ICJ season. Just what you thought of the videos this year. Who's my favorite YouTuber? It'd probably be El Toro Ryan. But yeah, this poll here, with all the videos I posted this year and how I operated as a channel, what are your thoughts of this season? So here is the poll for you guys, and you have about 30 seconds to answer this poll. And I'll be yeah, so you have about 30 seconds for the poll. So I'm gonna use a stopwatch. I like to see your input on this. Like I said earlier, ICJ 2021 was not 100%, but it was something. It was a very interesting year for us. So all input is most input is welcome unless it is bad or trying to shame me down. But we're gonna give about 5-6 more seconds. And poll. Okay. Here we are. We have the poll. It is 60-40. Excellent to good. That's very good to hear. We have no okays or bads. We have 10 votes, so thank you to everybody who voted on this opportunity. For the people who are unable to vote, you're still good too. I don't know what to say. So this one's another channel-oriented poll. So get ready for this one. Where's the poll? Optional. Let me look. Let me think. It's gonna be about my favorite video series. Don't put your answers yet, but start thinking about it. About my favorite video series. 8.5 out of 10. I've been here since July when I first became an enthusiast, and for the time I was here, your content was pretty entertaining. Bree, you've been here since 2020. Oh yeah. Let's see. And there's going to be a third option for other. When you do, if you choose other, So here comes the poll. For other, specify what other series you enjoyed. So I'm gonna give about maybe 30 to 45 seconds on this one. Be right back. All right, let's end the poll. All right, 60, 30, 10. So for the 10% who did vote other, what is that other series? I'd like to know. I feel like it's going to be a bit of varied. But yeah, if you did say other, specify, please. I'd love to hear it, but I guess vlogs are still a house favorite here. And the Bread Fans Guide, too. So we're getting some pretty good reception. Voted Bread Fans. All right. Well, that's the 30%. Who's the 10%? Coaster Films the Game, aka the challenge, the Extreme Hide and Seek challenge. Jared, how about one day when you're not working or something, which gotta figure this out. How about me and Alex play a little game of Coaster Films Fine or whatever. Coaster Films the movie. Do I want to mention the idiot that went to an amusement park? You remember, Jared? The idiot that went to an amusement park. The stupid movie. It's just a stupid movie. Sounded like SpongeBob. All right, one more personal YouTube question poll, and then we'll get into some more fun coaster-related polls. This is more open-ended. Just click one of the options because I don't know how to put it in question form. Question form. But the poll I want to put here is, what would you like to see for 2022 for the channel? I know it's just the options are specify and please, but this is kind of a stupid way to do it. But what would you like to see from me for the new year? What types of videos? So just click one and just specify in the comments. This one should be a little bit of a fun one. Cedar Point would borderline be impossible to find anybody in. Yeah, and that's why I'm not going to attempt that. That's why Waldemar is perfect sized. Hide and seek with all the employees. I think that's it. Petrov, I think you need to be something more in the realms of reality for videos. Because that is physically impossible. you want to hide? Wait, you want to try? Let's see. Honestly, maybe your top bucket list coasters and predictions come into things in Waldemar in the future. I'm going to emphasize on that last one, Bree, because I plan on debuting a new series in 2022. It's called If I Owned. And this is basically my reality. I set in as park owner, and I talk about what I would add or remove to said park. This is not like a 5-year basic know-it-all 5-year plan. This is just more me talking about what I could see. So the If I Own series, I already have 2 episodes planned in the planning works. I did put on my community post that the Waldemar one is postponed to January 7th. I don't think that's still happening on the 7th. I'm going to need more time to work on this series because I'm putting some time and effort in it, so it is going to be a little while longer until you see it. But I have Waldemar and Connie at Lake Park as my first 2. Waldemar, obviously, home park, and number 2, Connie at Lake Park, in a world that Todd Joseph did not buy the park, and I somehow had $1 billion to invest in this park. As I said, I would like to see you rating, reviewing coasters, and maybe more hide and seek. Definitely challenges are going to be back in 2022. We are going to be doing another Super Bowl punishment. So I'm going to reveal it now. The 2022 ride punishment for the Super Bowl 56 is Ravine Flyer 2 blindfolded at night. That's right. The loser of Super Bowl 56, whatever it will be, Alex or me, but knowing me in sports predictions, someone is going to be riding Ravine Flyer 2 in the dark with blindfolds on. I know that's counterintuitive, but I don't care. We're raising the stakes. We're raising the stakes, darn it. All right. That should not be no, Brandon, that should be your punishment for faking your ride counts. So let's see. The If I Own Waldemar seems like it's going to be one of my best. I have a lot of ideas. I'm trying to see how I can approach this. But also, at the same time, I am also technically an employee. So, I'm trying not to, not say stuff that I'm not supposed to. So, I'm working within the realms of possibility to make this series the smoothest but coolest one yet. I mean, you guys love the Waldemar Mystery Files series, so you ate that crap up quickly. So, like in a good way. So, you ate that crap up. You love the Waldemar Mystery Files series. This If I Own Waldemar just dives even deeper. So, kind of tell this Waldemar Mystery thing as a story. So, you ask for it, you receive. But it's going to take time. In the meantime, I have some other video ideas. So just stay tuned on what ideas I got. Steel Vengeance blindfolded. No. No, no, no. Fan meetups depends on protocols. Now, the thing is here, people have asked me about meetups over the years, and especially in the times of like now, it's been up and down. However, I am going to say for this off-season, no meetups, because it is the off-season. So, but come May, when Waldemar opens up again and I start going back to more parks, Cedar Point, stuff like that, going back to other parks, meetups will be going back to normal. I am triple vaccinated, so 2 doses in the booster, so I am triple vaccinated. And I do feel safe when I go to the parks, so it's really just going to be just a little bit of cut and dry at this point, but if the best way to meet me at a park is you to be fully vaccinated. I know I shouldn't be making this a public service announcement, but I feel like this is a good time here for you guys and me. So the vaccine is out. Especially get Moderna or Pfizer, because those are probably the safer options. Do not get Johnson & Johnson. But if you... probably the best way... of course, I'm not going to ask for proof of vaccinations. That's just messed up. I would not do that. But the best way to meet me at a park, regardless, is to be fully vaccinated. So that means the 2 main shots and the booster. So that's what I define as fully vaccinated. I'm not going in political views, but yeah, so if you want to meet me at a park, let me know. If you're fully vaccinated, go for it. I would just have to ask you if you are or not. Like, just make sure. Because I don't want to go to a park and risk myself of getting COVID and spreading it to me, my friends, or my family. Sure as heck don't want to spread it to my family, so I am being careful where I go places, so I'm not really worried. But I'm putting the caution out there for everybody. So yeah, I hate that I've fully masked if you're not fully vaccinated. Jared, not right now. Not right now. I'm kind of busy. But yeah, if you're not fully vaccinated, I would encourage a mask. So, but yeah, being triple vaccinated is the best way to do it. End of story. And I am not going to express political opinions or anything. I'm just going to shut my mouth and move on. But yeah, that's probably the best way I'm going to approach fans for 2022. I'm just being careful for myself, for my friends, and family. So they don't have to panic where I came from. This is for you guys, not me now. It is up to you to define how you want 2022 to go for my channel. If you don't do it, you're just making my life worse. If you're doing good, then you're making it better. So, okay, let's move on. But that was a very good point to make, Bree. So I'm sorry I kind of had to go to the vaccine department, but I had to put that public service announcement out there just to make sure I was ready to go. But yeah, that's kind of my protocol for 2022. If I'm not sure if you're fully vaccinated or not, I will try to keep a distance. Yes, Bree, we are 40 minutes away from 2022. So around 11:55-ish, I am going to rip up a stream of the ball dropping. I know I'm going to be an idiot for, streaming the stream. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to try to get that fired up right now. Just find a stream. After that Thunderbolt, I will be doing more polls for a little bit. I want to get this on here. I'm going to try to find a poll. Here we go, Times Square. So, I did find a stream, so we're good to go. Okay. Back to the polls. Let's do it. All right. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I have made a slight error. I am going to be redoing this poll. It appears I've made a typo. I was trying to add more options. So, I know that was abrupt. Let's try this again. MC. Intamin. Other. Alright. Sorry, that was an error. Okay, this is the real poll. Favorite manufacturer. Go for it. Do not write your alright, this is for the other. Well, don't put your answers. Put them in the chat. Unless it is other, answer the questions. If it's other, put it in the chat. It won't let me vote. Is anyone else having poll problems? Or is it just a Thunderbolt problem? I knew you could. I knew you, Jared. You were gonna say Arrow. I knew you. I knew you. I knew it. Alright, we're gonna give about a little bit, 5 more seconds-ish. So get your last votes in. 3, 2, 1. Alright, what do we got here? We have 36% RMC, 36% other, 27% Intamin, and 0% B&M. How? How do you have B&M? Like, I understand Jared with Arrow, some Zamperla. Zamperla? You mean the manufacturer that's been giving Waldemar troubles? Matt Angel, do you know my pain? Zamperla rides. Okay. That was a fun poll, but I am shocked about B&M. Yeah, I'm not happy about the whole B&M thing. So, let's try another one. This is... Let's see. This one's a fun one. Uh-oh. Why is it saying is lower than recommended bitrate? I don't know. Well, if you guys are seeing good here, audio. Let me audio. Play this audio for a fun time. No, I am not convinced. I am not convinced, buddy. Alright, this one's a fun one. Favorite ride at Waldemar. If your home park is Waldemar, you know my channel with Waldemar. What is your favorite ride? Go for it. And Jared has requested me to play some audio.
Clear the lift. Clear the lift. Clear all lower track areas. Clear the lift.
What did you send me? Okay.
Clear the lift. Clear the lift.
It sounds like spiders breaking.
Clear the lift.
That was just a... Oh, curse you, Coaster College! But no, seriously, Brendan, I'm sending love to Pennsylvania. Ah! 21-12 moment. Ah! Okay, let's end the poll here. Okay. Let's put this one here. Okay, we have 76% RF2, 15% other, X Scream 0%, and Chaos 7. What was all those noise? Arrow noises. Okay, I will. That means I'll have to get rid of the video right now. What was that? It was silence afterwards. I'm not doing it. Ooh, free sound effect. Aerodynamics lifts. We'll play this for the next poll. So, at the request of who requested that, Thunderbolt, we will play. Next poll. This might be the second to last poll. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, this one's for laughs and giggles. Okay, this one's just for laughs and giggles, for marching band's sake. This one's just a stupid poll, so I'll get a kick out of this one. Who has the best band in the land? The beautiful sound of Magnum XL. Beautiful. That was just beautiful. Wait, Journey? Wait, shut up. Journey's performing? Nuh-uh. Well, I know, and that... What? Journey? Shoot, I want to watch it, but I'm gonna get copyrighted. So, well, we are gonna have a special guest on our live stream tonight. All right, we are getting our special guest tonight, Coaster Films, on the stream. All right, Coaster Films, it's your turn. You are unavailable. Hello, this is Conmigo People Bob. First question is, what
Hello.
was that Thuzy alarm?
What? Hang on, I'm hearing two of you.
All right,
now I
sorry.
can't hear two of you. Now what's
Yeah,
going
you're
on?
gonna go to the real life one. What was that Thuzy alarm?
A late night conversation of Coaster College and a whole bunch of other people that worked at Cedar Point.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to be an alarm clock for you to wake up to every single morning.
That is not an alarm for me. That's just pure pain.
Well, it's I believe it's the Shikra and a couple of rides with Busch Gardens startup alarms, and then they add a few more. It piles them on top of each other. It just gets louder and louder and louder until it cuts out, and then they play some music, and they just play the Diamondback air horn, a startup alarm.
Wow.
You skipped over.
I was afraid of copyrighted material, so I'm like, bye bye.
Yeah, I don't think
I did not expect anything, so I was just like, you know what, play it safe. I thought it cut and it was just going to be a long period of silence.
no, you skipped over the best part of it.
Ah, shoot.
The good alarm.
How did you like the Magnum sound effect that viewer requested?
Magnum XL 200 sound effects. I love Magnum.
You heard? Yeah, ain't that a pretty chain lift?
Yes, I love that ride. I can't wait to ride even more next year.
I think all my fans are very happy to see you now.
Yay! I can see that now. They're all so happy to see me.
I think they wanted you to be on call since Alex could not unfortunately make it.
Yeah, I've heard a little rumor about that. I hope he's doing good.
Yeah, he's just tired, so
Yeah.
I figured the next best thing is to come down to you.
Yes. Jared is here. Jared is a good person.
So what would you like to tell us, or would like to share?
I want to work a B&M.
What B&M?
A green one.
Okay, I'm gonna put, Jared, I'm gonna do something for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a poll. Oh, shoot, I gotta end the previous poll. Forgot I had that joke.
Okay.
Okay, so the next poll is about you.
Yes.
I'm gonna put myself back in here so you don't see this.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
What
Yeah, I can turn my camera on.
B&M should Jared work?
This button turns my face on. There you go. Now you can see me.
Okay, I'm doing this poll for you, so I want to see what the viewers say about you. But this poll I did just for you.
Okay. What kind of poll is it?
What B&M should Jared work? Answer
Uh-oh.
in comments, please. Ignore the submission, the vote. What B&M should little Jared, aka Coaster Films, should work?
I'm little?
Well, I'm just using it as an example, but...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Alright, Thunderbolt says he needs to work on the original B&M Hyper, Apollo's Chariot.
I can't go that far.
Steven said Raptor.
That's a good one.
Yukon Striker.
No, I can't work that one. It has to be a Cedar Point one, sadly.
Dang it,
I'll give
Bree.
you guys that.
Bree, stick to American coasters, not Canada's Wonderland.
I don't even have a passport.
And I
No,
do.
I'm illegal. Apparently, I'm illegal to go to Canada anyways because I don't have a passport.
Let's see if there's any other submission. You guys have any other submissions for Coaster Films? How many? We have 3 B&Ms. Can I throw one in?
Sure.
Valraven.
I'm just gonna say, yuck. Yuck. I don't want to.
All right, 2 for Raptor.
Yes, that's what I really want to work next year.
And everyone's favorite B&M, Rougarou.
I can see myself working that one.
I could too, but I'm more of a Raptor guy.
Oh, you changed? You like
Magnum
Raptor
is
better?
not a B&M, Ken, but I know how bad he wants to work it.
I can't work it, sadly.
Dang it.
I have reasons, but I can't work it.
You don't need to share, but that is unfortunate to hear.
I can't. Yeah, I want to work. Oh, I guess it's storming outside now.
Was that thunder I just heard, or am I just dreaming?
I heard thunder too.
I swear to God, if the power goes out,
That actually sounds like some pretty nasty power. I mean, thunder.
Bree asks Gatekeeper.
I could see myself doing that one.
Okay, we're gonna end the poll here. Thank you guys for your
Gatekeeper.
input. Now he has a bunch of options now.
Yes.
I can tell from experience that he is a major Cedar Point fanboy.
Yeah. I'm gonna be there like every single day of the year next year.
But remember, they are a very efficient operator, so do not distract.
Yes. Well, you can distract us a little bit depending on what position we're in, but
Right.
don't distract us too much.
Well, just as a courtesy rule.
Yeah. You can say if you ever go out to Cedar Point and you see me, feel free to say hi.
Yeah, just say hi, but don't, engage in
Right.
conversation like, hey, what have you been watching this weekend?
Right, yeah. Just if you see me at controls, don't try to engage at all ever.
And also, because I watched that old school Cedar Point training video, now I know what to do.
It's not up to date, but it's nice.
Also, that Cedar Point YouTube poop, art.
Yes,
Art.
it is. It's very, very much art.
The girl that falls on the merry-go-round and the guy was like, "You stupid."
Yeah, I can't. There's so much I can say about that.
What
About getting in trouble. Yeah.
the Cedar Point YouTube poop?
Yep. There's only so much I can say about that one.
I just thought it was a work of art.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful though.
Legends.
The Raptor Shuffle. That's my favorite video I've seen this year.
The Raptor Shuffle. Ooh, Journey's performing right now. Yes! But I'm
Nice.
No.
Nice.
just a small
Okay.
town girl.
So hopefully sometime in the near future, whenever I get the chance to sit down and do it, I'm going to be retheming, revamping my YouTube channel. I will no longer be Coaster Films.
What kind of changes are we looking at?
A name change, a logo change, and hopefully more professional.
I like this direction.
Any name? Put a guess in the comments.
All right, Brad
That's
fans,
the name of the
would you like to guess what are the changes that he is making to his YouTube?
I don't have a logo yet, but I want to make. There's gonna be a logo change.
So, for the fans again, repeat what your hints are.
So can you guess the new name? And there's gonna be a logo. There's gonna be a new logo, and I'm gonna hopefully make the channel more professional. What do you
Hey,
think?
those are your couple clues. So, Brad fans,
So what
get
do you
moving.
think the new channel name is gonna be?
Storm the Spectrum outside. Angry. Why is it thunderstorming in December?
Because it can. It's probably gonna or power's probably gonna go out right at midnight.
I swear I will be so upset.
I will laugh.
Okay, we are getting our submissions. Cedar Point fanboy for a name.
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
Bree is obvious. New content, new logo.
Yep. New
Thunderbolt.
content.
Cedar
Nope.
Point enthusiasts.
It has my first name in the title.
So we're looking at Jared for first title.
My name is gonna be in the title, as in not the title. Then my name's gonna be in the channel name. I can't think.
Jared is in channel name.
Yes.
I should put that as a hint. Okay.
Right here. I'm just gonna type it out to you. We're just gonna do a poll. We're gonna.
Ken said Jared Vision.
No. I'm just gonna send you like 4 options, and we're four options. I just want you to copy and paste them into a poll and write a poll, and I'll let you guys know. Just 1 second, Jay.
No problem. Bree said Radical Jared. It's the only thing I could come up with. Insane Coaster Jared. No! That would be horrible.
It's
Oh
there you
shoot,
go.
we need to get. Ooh, okay.
Put that into a poll, Jay.
Okay, I'm not revealing you yet until we get this poll situated.
Yep.
First, I must go to your
I'll
chat.
let you know which one. I'll let you know which one. I'll let you know which one's which. Once you do the poll, and after everyone guesses it.
Don't delete your channel this time like you did the last time.
Well, it's gonna happen. Don't worry, Jared's very good at
Remember
deleting stuff.
when you did that?
That was a mistake, and actually, I don't really care for that first channel anyways. Those stupid videos.
No, I remember it because I saw that video of you and Gilbert like, oh, you're a Nimrod!
That was funny.
Yeah, like, and Gilbert's like, you stupid for deleting the channel!
Yep.
Good times, huh? Good times.
Yep.
Alright. Add option. I'm just doing a little bit of copy-paste here. Millennium Force. Would you like to listen to the music?
No. No.
All right.
No Millennium Force station music.
5 yeses and I do it. 5 yeses for me to play the Millennium Force music during this poll. Go, 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 go. I am not doing it. Say yes if you want the Millennium Force music.
Fine, you can play it.
Oh no, my project box.
Oh no!
The table.
The roller
It's
coaster.
broken.
It's broken.
You know the meme. All right, here we go. I'm just looking for the
Very.
Force. Because I got to get off soon. We're 15 minutes till ball drop, so we got to make this quick.
What's quick?
Right? I don't know what time is. Time is just an
Oh.
illusion.
Same. I don't know what it is.
All right, here we go. Well, I got a universal ad. All right, we got yes. Now. Yes. Go. 2, 3.
When you stay here,
Go fetch.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait.
The
Go
poll's
fetch.
not
What's
out
your
yet.
name, Red fans? Go fetch.
What's going on now?
Poll's released.
I don't see it.
Give it a second.
Oh. Okay, there it is. Do 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 do. So what does people think it is?
All right, what do you think people is?
Give it like another minute or so.
Ain't this legendary music?
I can't hear it, which is good. It's a good thing.
Beautiful.
Do any of y'all even know what the CP Commons is?
I don't think so.
It's the name of the dormitories.
All right, I'm gonna give it about 15 more seconds.
Well, at least it's not Millennium. At least no one's voting for Millennium, Jared.
The music stops. Millennium Force. The future is riding on it. Okay. Time to end the poll.
Okay.
All right, Breeze heading out. Thunderbolt's heading out. Thank you
Nice.
guys. Happy New Year's. Godspeed.
Happy New Year's, guys.
All right, Godspeed.
So,
All right, what do we have?
so who won? It was CP. Everyone voted for CP Commons, Jared.
Then Magnum at 25%.
Green
Ravine
Flyer, Jared.
Flyer. No one said Millennium. Weird.
You know, but the name for my next year.
Yes, hold
for
on,
next
drum
year,
roll.
My new channel name is going to be Ravine Flyer, Jared.
Ravine Flyer Jared, everybody. That is the new channel name. You
And
heard
it's
it here
just-
first. You heard it
Ravine
from the
Flyer
man
Jared.
himself.
Yep. It's a nod to how many times I've rode that roller coaster in my life.
You stopped counting years ago, though.
Yeah, I still ran it. Like, see, I think I'm over at 3,000 rides.
Well, there's a guy named Brandon in this chat who claims who rode Ravine Flyer about 1,100 times this year, and I don't believe him.
It's possible.
I mean, you're 712 a few years back, I believe, because I saw it.
Yeah, it's possible. It certainly is possible to do 1,000 rides at a Ravine Flyer in a year.
Ken remembers you operating RF2.
Right. Operating RF2 is fun. I'm gonna miss operating Spider though.
No, not the Factory of Sadness.
I'm gonna miss it.
Why?
So
Manual
much.
controls?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the Spider. It was such a good ride to work.
I'm never gonna forget the time you dropped me and Alex so hard.
You want me to do it again?
Remember you tried to stop the ride and then you just kept going and going and going?
I think I got distracted. That's why I may go around again.
Don't. I was just panicking. I'm like, no!
Why were you panicking? You were in good hands.
Allstate?
Yes, my hands. My good hands.
You're in
I
good
made
hands
sure
by
you-
Allstate.
I was gonna make sure you guys would survive my Spider ride.
Also, you gotta peep Jared's good shirt. This also asked me a
Yes.
question. Thoughts of the Beast retrack?
I think Beast was gonna drop to my number 2 now
Wooden coaster or all time?
of all time, right below
Magnum.
because Beast is no longer gonna be original.
Gravity Group.
Yep, Gravity Group's coming in, making it good. It's gonna become too smooth of a ride. That's what I think is what's gonna happen.
Hey, I'm excited for an 8-degree steeper drop.
That I think, although I do think we're actually gonna see some airtime on the Beast next year.
It's possible. Anything's possible with space and money.
Oh yeah, I most certainly think there's gonna be some airtime on that first drop, which you never really did get too much airtime in the past.
Right.
Although that 45-degree angle drop always had a good place in my heart.
It does.
I like my 45-degree drop. It was just fast. That's how I describe it. It's just cool how you just dive underground.
Right. So, yeah.
So excited. I'm so excited to hopefully get onto a lot of new rides next year.
Do we have a clue for 2022? In what regards, Ken? In what regards?
Clue for 2022 where I'm going or what I'm doing? I'm going to a whole bunch of parks next year.
9 minutes. I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes so we can go celebrate the ball drop. Do you got any final
Yes.
words to say for us tonight?
Great times, great taste at McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba!
Even though I hate that place.
Go get your McChicken now.
Trying to find the Orion control panel.
You want to operate it?
Just want to know what it looks like. That looks pretty. Oh no, I think that's Rougarou I'm looking at. Patriot.
Patriot.
I want to see Orion. I want to see Orion's control panel, not Patriot's control panel.
8 minutes, so we're gonna start getting ready here.
Yes.
So, thank you for joining here. Thank you for almost crashing my game,
Yes, I like doing that.
and thank you for all the contributions you've done to Insane Coaster Junkie and the
Oh
videos.
yes.
And we wish,
Well,
from me to you and everybody else, we wish you the best of luck.
yes, we will. I'll talk to you later tonight, maybe.
I'm probably going to bed after this, so
What's bed?
exactly.
I stay up till 3 a.m.
All right, say goodbye to Jared, everybody,
Bye bye.
and that's it. So we just had Coaster Films as part of the discussion. Thank you for him joining tonight's live stream. Yet again, so all this thoughts and prayers to everyone else that had to either leave early or couldn't make it. We send all your well wishes, love, and respect to all you. We've always have, always will. So let's go find that live stream. It's 11:53. Yeah, 7 minutes till 2022. This is it. I know I kind of just been, talking all this time. This is it. And wow, Joe is no longer being on Impractical Jokers. What a way to ruin my year. Anyway, I just want to say before we get moving on, thank you everybody for supporting me thus far in my YouTube career. I know this is not, full-time or whatever, but in my spare time that I have, I want to thank you guys for making it possible. It was the biggest risk of my life, and it's certainly paying the hell off. So, we got 6 minutes. We're going to go find, we're going to try to be pirates and sneak a live stream in here so we can watch the ball drop. New Year's Eve Countdown 2022. Times Square.
Son.
I'm not gonna... that's not a good angle. I want something official. Alright. This is it. We're not playing the audio yet, so... just watch for now. Alright, be back in 2. Alright, Jared, take your time. You got 5 minutes. So, just a little bit of a... I know I kind of thank all in and around, but you guys are amazing. This has just been one adventure I don't regret going on. We fought ourselves. We've been through hell and back, but I think we're here to stay for the long haul. I know 2020, like I said, 2021 wasn't our ideal year, but it was a year to be reckoned with in a good way. Just want to say, I cannot wait for next year, which is in 4 minutes. I just can't wait to do this. This is becoming a reality. We're entering a new reality of Insane Coaster Junkie. The 2021 rebuild was something that I cannot wait. Alright, so, blah, blah, blah. Snapchats ahoy. Okay, 4 minutes left. I don't know who that singer is on the acoustic guitar, but, dudes do not got talent. No talent. Alright, Bread fans, here we go. This is it. 3.5 minutes left of 2021, and you're celebrating it with me. In just 2 short weeks, I'll be turning 22. And we're here with you guys. So this is technically my first video 2022. And this is my longest stream since 2020. This is it. Why is the video muted? Prevent copyright from the music. Rebuild of ICJ. You cannot lose your pizzazz. You summed it up right, boy. You summed it up well. You have summed it up well. Never lose the pizzazz. Those balloons are ugly. Come on. Why? Why are those balloons so horrible? Horrible, horrible, horrible. No talent! I want Metallica here! Let's get a petition for Metallica for the Super Bowl. Who's with me? Here we go. All right, here we go. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. 2 minutes. All right, here it is. 2 minutes. 11:58, baby. Here we are. We're doing this. And you're going to also see in the right corner my things open. So here we go. I will unmute at 1 T-minus 1 minute. Come on, lady. Stop the music. Stop the music. Come on. We got a good countdown. All right, enough of the pizzazz. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing this. We're doing this, baby. We're doing this, baby. All right, audio's on. Lock and loaded. No Slim Jim needed. All right, here's the countdown. This is it. 2022, here we come, baby. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a cliche with the phone, so why am I using my cell phone? Look at all those crystals. 30 seconds! Well, okay, I think this stream is behind. I don't care we're behind. Whatever. Wait, that's not 2021! What? Happy New Year from a delayed live stream, baby! Welcome to 2022, Mr. Insane Coaster Junkie. We've done it! Celebrating the good times. Godspeed. Love you all. I know this was delayed. Oh, yeah. Wow. I told you my clock was ahead. Dang it! So we celebrated 2022 twice. That's it. 2 Qs, and we celebrated 2022 twice. We did it, Brent fans. We did it. Alright, before I get copyrighted there. We did it, baby. We did it. We did it. However, hold on, Brett fans. Do not leave just yet. Do not leave just yet. I have one more surprise for you. I know it's 2022. It's 2 minutes past into the new year. 2021 is behind us. F you, Todd Joseph, once again. Well, I have one more surprise for you. I did this in 2020, so now 2 years ago. Man, it was only last year that I started live streaming. So that's something I can say. However, I have one more surprise for you. I want to play Fade to Black for you. I did this in 2020, that entered the new year. But to honor what's going on in the future and the future movement of Insane Coaster Junkie, we're going to play Fade to Black. Yeah, so, hold on. Give me a hot minute. Ew. Alright, so, for the next 8.5 minutes, we're gonna take a moment of silence. I'm gonna shut off the lights and we're just gonna We're going to do this. This one's for you guys. I just want to say I love you all. You guys are amazing. I want to pay my respects to what happened last year and for the year ahead. So, without further ado, we're going to turn off the lights. This is Fade to Black. I hope you enjoy.
It seems we'll fade away, drifting farther every day, getting lost within myself. Nothing matters, no one else. I have lost the will to live, simply nothing more to give. There is nothing more for me. I need the end to set me free. Missing one inside of me. Deathly lost, this can't be real. Cannot stand this hell I feel. Emptiness is filling me to the point of agony. Growing darkness taking on, yeah. Yeah, I was here, but now he's gone.
Wow, guys, did you like the performance or what? Like I said, that was all on me. That was for you guys, not for me, anybody else. Like, this was for all of you. I hope you enjoyed that Faded Black performance as much as I did. Faded Black is one of those very emotional songs, but it's also uplifting at the same time. So, I just want to do a quick couple final words before I close out this live stream. I know it's 12:12 in the morning. I got to get to sleep. Hanging out with family tomorrow for New Year's, so I'm gonna make this quick about some final thoughts to wrap it up. So that Faded Black performance, I chose that because it's very uplifting for me. This song has been with me through all aspects of life, good, bad, and the ugly, and I just wanted to play this guy for you, so you guys, that was my gift. I did it in 2020. I'm doing it again. So, very, very uplifting. James and the crew of Metallica, phenomenal job. That was a performance from 2008, by the way. Anyway, 2022 is going to be another rebuilding year. Don't expect, holy crap, from 3 years ago, 2019, all over again. I'm not expecting that either, but it's just probably going to be a slow growth back to normalcy in Insane Coaster Junkie. I'm just saying that for honesty's sake. It's going to take time, like I said, but it's going to take some patience. It's going to take a lot. But I hope you guys are here for the ride. We're at over 2,800 subscribers, and we are getting more moving. So 2022 is our year. 2022 is our time. And we are just almost the halfway point of the 2021-22 off season. So we're almost halfway there to Waldameer opening day. So if anything, we've just reached over the summit. Now it's time to climb down the hill. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how it makes sense. So just wrapping up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I had just as much fun as you did. It felt like the 2019 stream all over again. Like, this whole thing was euphoric for me in a good way. The amount of butterflies in my I don't think 10K, but there's always goals to reach. Let's start with 3,000. Let's start with 3K, and let's go from there. Let's do that. I'm not picturing big, but I'm picturing the realm of possibility. So I hope you had just as much fun as me during the live stream. Next live stream, if you're wondering, I am going to be posting for my 22nd birthday, which is on January 13th. So I plan on doing a stream at some point to celebrate my birthday, so we can have a little fun. And then after that will be a Super Bowl, the special Super Bowl 56 extravaganza. So those are my next two live streams. I know people keep asking me when I'm doing this again. It won't be too soon. It'll be 2 weeks. So, yep, hashtag road to 3K. Spam that baby down, down, down. I know I hate asking, but please, we will love new people for the 2022 season. And this is day 1 of 365. So you have a lot of time to get this done. You have a lot of time. 365 days to get to where we are right now for the previous year. So this is the road to 3K. So thank you for watching this live stream, everybody. I had a really good time. Special thanks to everybody who's been here since the beginning, 2020, 2021, whatever time period you've been through. I don't care who you are. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you to everybody who's watched my videos. Thank you for my family for the support. It's just a friendly reminder, merch on Teespring, because why not? So, as I reach 3 hours, 10 minutes, and it's 12:15 in the morning, I just want to say a couple words. Godspeed. I love you, Bread fans. And good night, and good luck.